The electricity grid is failing us, and the reason is increased electrification. There's more and more electric vehicles. People consume more and more electricity through their devices. And because the grid is outdated, the grid fails. The batteries could help us, but the batteries are way too heavy for many applications. They're way too big, and they may be extremely expensive when you scale up the system. And that's why we at PowerUp, we have been developing AI-enabled hydrogen fuel cell-based battery capacity extenders. These allow you to get more energy, more power for longer, for cheaper. And these units allow it to really increase the lifetime of your battery packs more than twice, and also reduce the initial capex investment to your battery systems more than 4 times. And obviously, we really bring you the safety. We're selling our units to various market segments, to the construction industry, railway, medical, telecommunication, etc., etc. But we're further increasing our business, and we need to produce more and more units. And that's why we are fundraising 7 million euros today. So if you're interested in us, please contact us. Thank you.
Ivar, thank you very much for that. Now, PowerUp, as I understand, is making these units here. They're portable power generators. Is that right?
That's so true. You understood it absolutely correct.
I'm all over it. I'm an expert in the industry.
Yeah.
Now, these use hydrogen. You can refill them. Is that right?
Yeah, you use external cylinders.
Okay.
You can use 10-liter cylinder, 100 liters, whatever you need.
Right. Why then, why is hydrogen better than my average battery?
Because the battery is only the energy storage device.
Okay.
This is the charger. This is the electric generator, which is actually charging the battery. So we combine our units with the lithium-ion batteries. It's a battery agnostic. You can connect also your lead-acid battery, whatever you need. And this is giving you the capacity. So you have your small battery pack, it's not enough, so you connect our unit. You can extend the time for your power from 1 hour to 20 hours for 40 hours with this particular unit, depending on how much hydrogen you have.
Of course. So is it the ability also then to transport hydrogen and get hydrogen might be easier than if you, as you say, if you're not on the grid or the grid is having problems or so forth?
Yeah, absolutely. If the grid fails, you need to have either the diesel generator or something else. You may have the batteries, but as said, if the blackout is longer than your battery capacity, then you need something else to help. And that's the unit what you really badly need.
Sure. So if you're going to some place that's remote, maybe you could stock up on the hydrogen to take with you to keep refilling this as a better form of power.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, if you're somewhere off-grid, outside, but also in the cities, we have many blackouts in the cities as well.
True.
Even the Berlin has nowadays the blackouts.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and the hydrogen, the beauty of the hydrogen is that it can stay there for 10 years in the cylinder without any care. Also, that particular unit, it doesn't need much maintenance.
Okay.
So, I mean, it can stay there until you really need it.
Sure. What are some of the real-world customers who are using this technology, and why do they like this over lithium-ion solutions?
One of our big customer segment is the construction industry. In the Scandinavia, in the Netherlands, they're not allowed to participate in the public tenders anymore if they use the fossil fuels. So they had to turn to the batteries, but batteries are not enough. There's not enough capacity, and that's why they're now using our units as well. Okay. Then there's also the telecommunication industry, and we are also providing units to the pharmacies and medical clinics. They need to have the backup power for the refrigerators. Mm-hmm. They need to have it for the computers to run. Everything is digitalized. And et cetera, et cetera. There's many, many use cases. This product is market agnostic, so defense units can use it. There's many, many use cases, even the private homes. So wherever the more energy than the batteries just alone can provide, I mean, there's where I'm helping to mankind.
That is very interesting. So a unit this size, it's reasonable that something like this could keep like a pharmacy or a private home running for a period of time in the case of a blackout.
4 days if needed.
Okay, so there's quite a lot of energy storage going on in here.
Yeah, because refrigerator in the pharmacy consumes only 150 to 300 watts. The computer the same way is 60 to 200 watts. Mm-hmm. So, and in the small canister of the hydrogen, you can have really like 20 kilowatt hours. That's a lot of power.
Yeah, okay. So what's the business model of PowerUp? You're producing, making these, selling them, hiring. How are you making your money?
So obviously we are selling these off, but there's also clients who's leasing these.
Okay.
So the lease is also an option. So there's different ways to really acquire this beautiful machine.
Okay.
And yeah, as I said, I mean, there's many market segments. We have been selling these units already to across the globe, to US, to Japan, to the Middle East. So yeah.
All right, and you're manufacturing them yourself. You're not outsourcing that?
We do that ourselves. So it's like a Rolls Royce we put together with our love.
Of course. Are you looking for distribution partners globally?
We do. We're expanding now the distribution channels, obviously. And we're looking also installment partners and obviously big corporations who have the issue to solve. We're ready to help them.
All right, so this hydrogen storage facility sounds good. What's the unique thing for PowerUp? Have you got some particular technology that allows us? Why is this different to anyone else's offering?
The fuel cell itself.
Right.
They're really the heart and the brain. These are the things we have been developing ourselves in-house. We are capable of making the most lightweight and the smallest fuel cell stack in the world, to be honest. We have been developing fuel cell stack for the European Space Agency. So, and we really hope when the cargo ship lands to the dark side of the moon, it has our own fuel cell there. So that's why the fuel cell is really unique here. And that allows us to get the units which are small and lightweight.
Eva, tell us about your background. I know you've been working at this for a long time, perfecting this technology. Tell everyone about it.
Yeah, I have 20 years of experience in the fuel cell development, in the battery development. So that's why this unit was also developed. I wanted to help mankind with something I really know how to make. And that's my background. The company was founded actually in US. We're one of the few startups started from the Silicon Valley and moved to Europe. But I mean, that's not only me. I mean, I have an amazing team behind me who has been really developing these units. So without these guys, we wouldn't have that.
Sure, so this unit really is coming from many, many years of research and development by a lot of smart people.
Oh yeah, we have 6 PhDs, many masters in our team, a lot of brains, and I mean, clever people who has been really developing and inventing this technology. Yeah.
Eva, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you so much. Thanks.